We thought this day would never come, but that's just working with the council. But we've got all the building warrants now, so our reach up is fully licensed, and we will, obviously, in the coming months, build this unit so it'll be a valuable and vital component to the Craigmillar area and beyond. To be honest, when we thought about it, when myself, Derek and others came together and thought, let's try something new. Something that's based on the past, because many of us were building unemployed worker centres in the early 80s, and we're fighting the scourge of unemployment from bases either in schemes like in Muirhouse or in the centre of the town. But this is something different, because we don't want to see the separation of trade unions in the community. We want to see a new unity forged, because we need hope, but we need the organisation of the working class. We want to show that the trade unions fight for their members, fight for higher wages, for decent conditions, pensions and the rest. But that's not the end of it. That's just the beginning. Because if you didn't fight in the workplace, you ain't going to try and fight in the community. So we need to unite that. So we know the cost of living is a hellish situation, but it's been hellish for decades. What we're looking for is to stop running, stop the defeats. What we need to do is to build on the confidence and the victories that we're achieving now. Our class is fighting back. I saw the BBC that had a strike spike. Well, to be honest, in the 70s, I could have shown them a really big spike. But nevertheless, we're getting there. And we want to get there. We want to move for 6 million back to every person thinks about a trade union in every workplace. And so we won't just be here with the help of a vehicle. We'll be going to the other parts of Edinburgh, but we'll also be trying to build these kind of units all over Scotland. We want this to be a beacon of how change can happen, how trade unions can actually use their money, their expertise, their organising skills to help and support the community. But one thing's for sure, the community can teach us a great deal. In the last 10, 15, 20 years, the fights that have taken place against the bedroom tax in Scotland and other activities, when they were trying to arrest what they called illegal immigrants, the communities came together and fought in Glasgow and here and stopped it. We know that our communities are developing from people across the world, and we want them to be Scots. We are all Jock Tamson's parents. We want everybody to know that we will fight racism, we will fight division in our society, and we will create some unity of purpose. And to be honest, also, we want a vision, a new type of world. We don't want to hang on to this like a stick in plaster on a broken leg. We want to change society to different. So that's really, I'm building this up. It's a wee beach hut. To be honest, it's a brilliant wee beach hut. And when people come in here for a whole range of things, yeah, this is the right base in Craigmillar. But it's going to be more than that. It's going to help people. So people will come up this ramp and they'll come in here and they'll think, what the heck is happening here? We'll bring our problems to these people, but we are going to be the solution. But we're not the total solution. We know that there's community activists all over Craigmillar, all over Wester Hills, all over Tollcross, all over Muirhouse and Bilton. That's what, and leave. Once we can get a house and leave. But nevertheless, we know that the history of the movement is one in which the communities have played a real role. So we're not here to stand on anybody's toes, to say, look at us, we're better than anybody else. We want to work with people. So the recovery unit that's working here in Craigmillar against drug addiction and alcohol, they are going to use the hub when they can. Groups in the area are going to be able to use it, to have meetings, to have campaigns. And we won't leave anybody alone. We're not going to leave anybody behind. Anybody that's looking for support and help can come in here. They might not finally get it because we're not that clever, but nevertheless, we are bringing what we can. We've all been shop stewards, branch officials, trade union members. We know what we can bring. So we're strong, and we're going to be stronger with the community, and we're going to change. We're stopped running, and now we're fighting back, and we're not wanting just the crumbs of it. I think I'll finish on that. Mick McGackie said a long time ago, I remember him speaking, and he said the following, he said, you know, it's no the slice of the cake, it's whose hand's on the knife. And our hand's been prized off that knife in the last 15, 20, 30 years. And we want to get our hands back on the knife, because that'll determine the slice of the cake that we get. We want huge redistribution of wealth. We're not happy with crumbs. We're not happy with warm bags and food bags. We do that, we organise that, we help, we've got food in here, we understand the immediacy of what the help that we can offer. But we are trying to take people, and Derek's gone like that. I don't know why he's gone like that. He wants to sing. That's right. So I'm going to invite Roz for the STUC to officially open and to say a few words. But she will, we've offered her a second bite of the cherry round there. And what's going to happen is the piper is going to march through, and we're all going to walk down to the bandstand and hear the rest of the speeches and get inspired. So Roz, if you want to come. I wanted a maroon one, but
Thank you so much, and I will save most of my speechifying for when we get round to the main rally, but I just want to thank everybody who's been involved in setting this up. All of the people involved has been activists from across a range of different trade unions. I want to salute their unity, I want to salute their tenacity and their innovation. Doing something like this has been long overdue, and for me, fighting back starts in our workplaces, but it also starts in our communities. And it's about knitting all of our different campaigns and all of our different voices together. And I know that this centre is going to do just that, and it's going to help us create that collaboration and that class fight back that we need to see in communities up and down Scotland if we're really going to change things. So for me, this is not just a beach hut or a gang hut. This is a temple of revolution for our class. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes out of this place. I've got high hopes for it. I wish it all the best, and I'm going to open it now. Thank you.